the 9th century, the Caliphate of Baghdad glows like a beacon of knowledge. In the far reaches of the Eastern realm, in the valley of Farghana, a boy is born into silence and stars. His name, Al-Farghani. From the very beginning, he gazes upward. While others fear the heavens, he sees patterns. The earth beneath his feet, the sky above his head, they both hold secrets. He moves into the grand halls of the House of Wisdom in Baghdad, where scholars debate ancient models, and the past is revered. But Al-Farghani carries something else, a hunger for precision, a quiet rebellion against the accepted order of the cosmos. By day, the world around him speaks of Ptolemy and Aristotle and the heavens as fixed and certain. By night, Al-Farghani takes out his instruments, adjusts his astrolabe, watches the stars, measures the angle of the ecliptic, measures the arc of Earth itself. He understands that the old figures may be wrong. In his treatise, Elements of Astronomy on the Celestial Motions, he writes, "Here are new values. Here are corrected numbers. Here is a clearer map of the stars." Imagine him at midnight in Baghdad, scrolls unfurled, lamp flickering, stars glaring through high windows. He writes of the circumference of Earth, gives revised figures for axial tilt, distances measured by human eye and instrument. No applause greets him, no crowd watches. He works in silence, carrying the weight of unknowns. He also travels, ends up in Cairo, is asked to oversee the Nilometer that gauges the rise of the Nile and the rhythm of a civilization. From heavenly motions to earthly floods, his reach is vast. He designs instruments, reads data, brings the heavens into the world of men. But the times are treacherous. The politics of Baghdad and Cairo swirl. Knowledge is prized, but orthodoxy still holds sway. To challenge previous figures, even in the quiet tone of mathematics, is to risk invisibility. Al-Farghani remains in the shadows of scholars. His Elements circulates, translated, read across languages, but his name is muted. One day he hears that his figures are being used in far lands, Europe. A Latin translation appears. Centuries later, his book forms the basis of European astronomy textbooks. But in his lifetime, recognition is minimal. He watches his numbers cross continents while his own heritage remains distant from the fame. Picture the young scholar returning to his homeland only in memory, hearing of his own crater on the moon bearing his Latin name Al-Farghani. He smiles. The stars still blaze, the earth still turns. His legacy flows quietly through generations. When he dies, after the year 861 in Egypt, he leaves few personal memories, but enormous intellectual footprints. His life was not filled with duels or barricades. It was filled with measurement, calculation, quiet persistence. Yet the impact is mighty. Today, when a student opens an astronomy book, when an engineer calculates Earth's shape, when a satellite measures tilt and orbit, the echoes of Al-Farghani's efforts still ring. A man from Farghana, in the 9th century, looked up at the stars and helped the world understand its place among them. Al-Farghani lived modestly, thought boldly, and died in quiet, but his ideas soared. His life was a whisper among the stars, his death unremarked, his legacy infinite. And so you wonder, how many other voices in history sifted through scrolls by candlelight, measured the unknown, yet vanished from memory? If you believe these stories deserve to be told, the thinkers, the quiet rebels, the hidden giants, then share this. Because there are countless more hidden stories among the stars,